GLHF, FRIENDS. Today we're having a look at Spell Smashers from Renegade Games. The idea of this Christopher Chung title for 1 to 5 players is that each of us are competing mages, fighting monsters and claiming treasures using spelled words. Literally, casting spells that are words. Scrabble players will feel at home here, but is that enough to warrant a spot on your shelf? I'm inviting Megan and Maria along to have a look.
Okay.
Go for it.
Nicholas.
All right, so yes, welcome.
Thank you.
This is the game of Spell Smashers. Now you all have a hand of 7 cards, which I've dealt out to you. You have 4 consonants and 3 vowels.
Okay.
You have your little player mat and a ready token and a player aid helper. I'll explain how the turns are going to work and then we'll get right into it. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to prepare your word. You have 7 cards in your hand,
Yeah.
which is the maximum of all the cards that you will have in your hand. So 7 is the hand limit.
Okay.
You're going to prepare a word.
I've got a word.
And then once you are ready, you're going to flip your token from not ready to ready once you have a word sort of spelled out. Once everybody is ready, we're going to reveal our words and determine initiative. So whoever has the longest word letters-wise, not cards-wise, is going to go first, and then second goes second, and third goes third. So it doesn't move around in a table order, it moves around in initiative order.
Okay.
You're rolling for initiative with the
You're spelling
word.
for initiative.
You're spelling for initiative, exactly correct. Then you're going to battle monsters. So starting with the player who has the longest word, you're going to deal damage. You'll notice that every card in the deck has a number next to the type of damage that it deals.
Oh.
And that is how much of that type of damage it deals to a monster. So you have value and type are both important.
Okay. So we've got water attack, leaf attack, and fire attack in my hand, for example.
Which is not dissimilar to another game, right?
Oh,
Anyway.
yeah, I see what you're saying.
There you go. And so you're going to choose with the damage that you have which monster you're going to deal damage to. We have a feisty kraken, a rash vulture, and an awful shapeshifter.
Why is he so awful?
He's
Rash vulture.
just awful. He makes decisions
He's
without
rash.
thinking about them.
A rashy bird.
I don't know
Oh, he's
that's
rashy, like he has like a skin condition?
That's what I was
see.
thinking.
Yes, he
Okay.
has a rash.
So the modifier cards underneath the monster tiles tell us what is going to happen to each of the monsters. So this feisty kraken will add 3 coins to each other monster. So not this guy, but 1, 2, 3 to that monster, and 1, 2, 3 to the awful shapeshifter. The rash vulture is weak to fire damage, and the awful shapeshifter is weak to leaf damage.
You all know that shapeshifters can't handle leaves.
No.
True.
They really
hate
can't.
them. In this case, weak means that it will deal 1 additional damage for every type that you deal.
But
So
the
if you
Kraken is not weak to anything.
the Kraken's not weak to anything.
That
The
checks
Kraken
out
just-
lore-wise.
Sure, yeah, fair enough. So you'll deal all your damage. Depending on how much damage you deal, you'll get that much money from that monster. If you deal damage to take the last coin away, so you deal the last point of damage to that monster, you will claim the monster token as your trophy, and then from then on, you have that letter to use in any word that you want without using a special
okay.
card for it. And it deals, in this case, the Kraken will deal 3 water damage, which also checks out lore-wise. The Vulture will deal 3 wild damage. This symbol means wild. It can be of any type as long as it's all of one type. And the Shapeshifter deals 1 water damage.
Wish it was rash damage.
And there it is. That's how it works. You also will suffer wounds. When you attack a monster, the monster also attacks back to you, much like a gazing. Wow.
What are you trying to say?
Gazing into an abyss. I was trying to make a reference, but it failed miserably. So the Kraken will deal 2 wound cards back to you, and wound cards are
terrible letters?
Yeah, they're basically like combinations of letters that you have to
cool.
use together. This is a Q with a U if you want it, but you probably always do. And so this ing probably forcing you to put it at the end of the word. But yeah, so we have the X is in here. So these are
nasty.
wounds that you will clutter up your hand and can only be gotten rid of either by using them or by going to the shaman in the town at the end of the round.
Do we have a hand limit?
7.
Okay.
Yep. And then once you have dealt the damage, received your reward, if you have a quest, that you have just then completed. You will then complete the quest and gain the benefit of it, and then you will discard your word away to the discard pile. Consonants, vowels, and wounds each have their own discard pile. Once everybody has done that, we will go back to town together, and you will draw 2 new quest cards and keep one of them. So we don't have any to start the game, but you can have a maximum of 2 incomplete quests in your quest hand. So it's separate from your actual hand.
I always only have 2 incomplete quests, like life-wise.
Life-wise?
Yeah.
Good. And
3
then,
is too many.
Dang,
3
Maria.
is too many.
You're keeping it organized
You
over
do.
there.
Like, that's really, your to-do list is very small. And then you can choose to visit any building that you want. Quickly, the shaman will allow you to get rid of your wounds, so you can discard a monster trophy to get rid of all of your wounds in your hand. If you have 5 or more wounds in your hand, you must visit the shaman at the end of the round. The tavern allows you to pick up an ale per wound. So depending on how many wounds you have in your hand, you can grab an ale token, and the ale tokens will allow you to change letters, I believe. I'll look that up.
Ah, yes, just like when I'm drunk, I change
You
the
change letters
alphabet.
around.
So far, the flavor of this game is on point.
Yeah, I'll remind myself exactly what the ale tokens do.
Okay.
But the elixir tokens, you can visit the alchemist, which is another option. You can spend $2 to pick up an elixir token, which allow you to change the type of any one card. One card, you can change it to anything you want. An antidote allows you to discard a card and pick up a new card of any choice. And a tonic, which will allow you to change any letter.
Gotcha.
Okay?
To anything?
Yep, you can change one letter to anything. that you
Okay.
want to.
How do we keep track of the fact that we've done, like, for instance, those 2 things?
You'll grab these tokens. There are tokens here. that
Oh,
allow
I
you to
see.
do that.
Okay.
And then you just say, this S is actually a T, and whatever you want.
Okay, got it.
The armory allows you to draw 2 of these equipment cards, and you keep one and discard the other. These will change your active weapon and your active armor to something better. So, for example, this is take coins from the supply for all the overkill damage. So if you were to deal 10 damage to this feisty kraken, even though it only has 2 coins, normally you would just get the 2 coins and not get any money for your overkill. This allows you to gain money from the supply based on that. But it gives you weapons and armor to deal more and better damage and more and better things.
All right.
Cool.
And finally, you can visit the guild for free, pick up 2 additional quest cards, discard one of them.
All right.
So that's how the game works.
Wow, this is a lot of elements.
This is a lot
going on. At the end of that, visiting a building, you draw back up to 7 cards in your hand. You can choose one at a time if you want a consonant or a vowel.
Okay.
So if you have 3 cards left in your hand, you're like, I want a consonant. Okay, I pick up a consonant. Now what do I want? I want a vowel. You don't have to decide all at once. You can choose as you go.
And I assume that spellings and words for this game is just decided within your playgroup.
Yes, no proper nouns, no words that require a hyphen or an apostrophe. Basically, standard Scrabble rules apply.
Okay.
All right?
Got it.
All right, so let's all spell a word.
I have spelt a word.
Oh, you already have, great.
Yes.
So have I. So I will flip my token, which is already there, to ready. And while
I
everyone
have
else is
readied
doing
Sure.
myself too.
I will look up what an ale token. An ale token is just worth 1 victory point at the end of the game,
Gotcha.
Just like real life.
just like real life. So everybody has a word ready?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, cool. We'll now reveal our words. I have spelled the word foils.
Like, are you thinking of like swords, or are you thinking of like what you wrap last?
I am going to foil your plan.
Foils your plan?
foils.
Okay, sure, whatever.
He or she foils one's plans.
Ah, I see. All right.
Yeah.
I've got steams.
Ooh.
As in, I've steamed my vegetables.
That is a 6-letter word, so you are currently leading for initiative.
I have warp.
Warp for 4 letters. So you would have initiative first.
Okay.
Some jerk didn't get an S.
Wow.
That's me.
Sorry about
It's
that.
me.
There
The
it
S is very powerful.
It is.
I've burned 2 S's though.
You did. So you have 6 letters.
Yep.
You have a ton of damage to deal out. So where are you going to deal it?
What's the best thing for me to kill?
So you want to kill something if you can, but because you're going first and this is the first round, you may not be able to. That being said, the awful shapeshifter is weak to leaf damage, and you have a good amount of
Yeah, I've got a lot of leaf damage.
So you would deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 leaf damage. to
And
the
plus
awful
my
shapeshifter.
starting stick, I get an additional damage
So you
because
would
it's
have
5.
12. Yep.
12?
So you would gain 12 money from the awful shapeshifter.
And do I kill it?
You would not kill it since it has 18 hit points.
And the hit points are the number of money on it?
Correct.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have regular damage 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And 8 is not enough to take that thing down either.
Correct.
Or that thing. So
Correct.
I guess I'll attack the shapeshifter.
Great. So you get 12 money
Sick.
in damage
Okay.
and leaving it with 8 hit points left. Now I get to go, and I have.
What do I do with these?
You keep it in front of you.
Okay.
For now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, but it is. It's also fire. So I would do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage to the rash vulture, which I will do. I will deal 8 damage here.
You've got a nice is it hand over
Well,
there.
I've got
with
9 damage
foils.
because of my starting
Yeah,
stick.
you're starting sick.
So I leave it with 5.
Okay. And so the way that damage works, so I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You have 7 total. Yep.
Okay.
But all your fires are worth double on this.
Not double, 1 extra.
I mean,
One
one extra
extra.
on the vulture.
Okay. So I could kill the vulture.
You could.
And
Yep.
get it?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay, so you don't get any extra money for
Okay.
the extra damage that you
But I
deal.
do get this $5.
You do get $5.
Okay.
And you would gain the vulture as a monster trophy.
Okay.
So now you, forever and ever, have a V to use in
Nice.
any word that you want.
Excellent.
Yes, we will get rid of this card.
Rash
We
was
will-
such a
we
good
will deal a new
modifier.
one.
Mortiferous.
And more, we would deal this one at the end of the round. So
Oh,
like if somebody else
sorry.
had a chance to go,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be able to deal any damage to it.
Gotcha.
But we will deal 14.
How do you know how much money it has?
So the base modifier has
Oh, I
some
see,
money on
I
it,
see.
and then the actual tile itself has some
Okay.
money on it. So 10, 13, and 14
Okay.
on that. All right, so now we are all done.
Yep.
We will discard our word to the discard pile.
Oops.
Well, just keeping your vowels and your consonants separate.
Yes, you want to keep
Yes.
those separate since they form separate discard piles.
Vowels. Consonants.
Okay.
All right, and then we are all going to draw 2 quests,
Okay.
and you're going to keep one and discard the other.
Ooh.
And they're worth victory points in the top left corner, and then the bottom tells you exactly what you're going to do. I'm gonna
Both of these seem very hard.
keep this one and
Yeah.
get rid of this one.
I'm going to keep this one.
Okay.
Get
All
rid
right,
of
I'll keep
this
this
one.
one.
Cool. Now, in player order, once again, we are going to determine what building you want to visit.
Okay.
So you would. Oh, we didn't. None of us took wounds. We all have to take.
Oh,
wounds.
yeah.
I fought the vulture, so I would gain 0 wounds. Nice.
Yeah.
I fought the thing, so I get 1 wound.
You get 1 wound. Yep.
All right.
And you also
Bloody.
fought the vulture. You killed the vulture, so you get
Yes.
0 wounds as well.
All right.
Wow.
All right, so now we are going to determine what building we are going to visit. You would go first.
Okay, so either I get another quest, I get,
Gear for $5.
oh, that seems kind of fun, or I can swap out
You get a potion.
a potion or a different card type, or switch a letter permanently.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take a gear.
Okay, so you spend $5, and you get 2. You get 2 and keep 1.
Oh, get 2, keep 1. All right.
You.
All right. I am also going to go to the armory.
Yeah,
I'm going to keep this one.
we all are.
Yeah. Okay.
Seems pretty good early game.
I just like equipment. It's fun.
I'm going to keep this.
I'm messing up these piles.
That's all right.
And then does it go next to our thing or
Yep.
over our
So
thing?
you can have 1 active weapon and 1 active armor at any
Okay.
given time.
Oh, so this one's a little armor friend.
Yep.
I have a nifty staff. I
Tell
deal
us.
+1 damage for each consonant card in your word.
Oh, wow.
Seems really good.
That does seem
Dang.
really good. What did you get?
Take coins from the supply for all overkill damage.
Fantastic. And I have pristine plate mail, which allows me to suffer 1 less wound if I have the lowest or tied initiative.
Oh, okay.
So
All
my
right.
words,
All
my
right.
words are really small, but I don't take wounds for them. All right, now we are going to draw back up to our hand
To
size.
7?
Yep. So Maria, you will go first.
Okay, let's take a consonant first. One,
Mm-hmm.
so that's 3, 4, oh God, 5. No, 6. Oh
You're
no.
gonna need vowels.
7.
There
Oh
you go. All
God.
right.
I don't know if I can spell anything.
All right. So now it's my go.
Yes.
All right. I'll go. 4.
My word is gonna suck.
5.
Oof.
6.
Oh, that's
Keep in mind
that
you have
is
a
a
V to
word.
use.
Yeah.
That's a word.
7.
Cool. I'm going to take a consonant for 3. I'm going to take a consonant for 4. I'm going to take a vowel for 5. Oh
Rid of
no.
This maybe.
I'm going to take a vowel for 6. And a consonant for 7. Wow.
Wow.
We have a lot of the same letters here.
Who shuffled this mess?
I don't know.
Nicholas,
All right, so now we're going to
We do
advance
the
to
in-
round 2.
the initiative thing again.
Yep. So
So
now
flip
whoever,
over that.
Yep, you decide when you're ready.
All right, and we can, this is helpful to see what the monsters are and what they're weak to and whatever.
Yep.
Okay. Well, my hand is a bag of
So the
bones.
new Mortiferous Hex is weak to Earth power. as
Earth
well.
damage?
Earth damage.
Which one is earth damage?
Leaf.
Leaf. Oh, that's what it is. Leaf damage. Please use the term sound.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I am thinking of a word and I don't know if it's a word.
Okay. So the
I'm
the
gonna
rules
go-
of this game are very friendly.
Okay.
In that if you choose a word and you've either misspelled it or it's not a word,
Yeah.
you just get to pick it back up and choose a new word.
Okay. That's
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, it's very, very friendly to allow you
Well,
to
that's
make
that's
some mistakes.
kind.
I'll be ready, I guess, with my
Uh,
awful word.
Yeah, so will I.
Okay, sure. I'm also ready.
All right,
Okay.
great. I've spelled the word hen. For 3.
I've spelled the word tout.
Tout. Yep.
I've spelled Reave, Reave.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's great.
That is a word.
That's absolutely a word.
All right.
Well done. You
Yeah.
use a lot of your vowels.
Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
So Reeve would gain the initiative in this round.
I think
Okay.
we should make the additional rule that we have to use it in a sentence when we play it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
Oh, I would like to tout my ability to walk a tightrope very well.
A tout rope.
Ooh.
A tout tightrope.
I what are y'all doing on Friday? I'm gonna go reave some souls.
Great. Great.
I'm sorry I was late to the party. My hen had its soul reaved.
I'm going to tout the fact that my hen had its soul
reaved.
reaved.
Ooh, I used all
There we
three.
go. There we go.
All right, so
All right.
Reeve.
So does this deal damage?
3 wild.
3 wild.
Yep.
Wow.
So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And
Yes.
if I use them on water, 8, 9.
Yes.
So I could kill this. 5, 6,
That's
7,
weak
8.
to earth.
Oh, you're right. My bad. I thought water.
It would still be 9 though, because you have this is wild.
3. Oh,
Yeah,
so
that
it counts as
V
earth?
is very good
It
to
could
use.
it
Wait,
can.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yep.
I will do that.
There you go.
I'm gonna kill this
And you
shapeshifter.
would take 1 wound, which we
All
did
right.
not do last time. We will do this time.
Give me this friend.
You got it.
Oh, and I get take coins from the supply
You
for
do.
all overkill, so I
you
get 1 more.
1 extra.
Sick.
Good job.
Wow.
All right. And you would also deal an extra damage because your word has 5 letters.
Oh, that's right. Wow.
All right.
Okay.
All right, so I have a total of 4 damage just naturally,
Mm-hmm.
plus 5, 6 because of my 2 T's, due to my nifty staff.
So, but this is not a consonant card.
Oh, god dang
it
it.
does specifically say consonant
It
card.
does. It does. So, okay, so 1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5 damage total. That is not a lot. I guess I'll attack the Kraken.
The feisty kraken?
Yeah.
All right, you get 5.
Well, I'm gonna draw my wound. Sorry, forgot that.
And
I
you
take
2 wounds.
2 wounds?
Yep.
Oof. I
And
think the wound cards are kind of fun, though.
I will also attack the feisty kraken for 3. But I suffer 1 less wound
Because of your plate mail.
because of my plate mail, so I only suffer 1 wound.
Ooh.
And did anybody do their quest?
I didst not.
No.
Didst not. Very
No.
well. All right, so now we've all defeated our monsters. We will discard our words.
Okay. Wound, vowel, consonant.
And then this goes away. We will deal a new modifier.
Bizarre.
Elemental.
Oh, it's so bizarre.
And it
Oh,
is
what?
16.
So strange.
It's very strange. Okay. Now we're going to town.
Now we're going to town.
Gross.
Okay, so
I'm
one
gonna
more thing I
discard my
forgot.
whole hand.
These get dealt out to any monsters that remain
Oh.
in the round. So you should have one
Oh, because I
because you
killed
defeated
a
a
monster.
monster that was left over from the previous round.
Gotcha. All right. So we're going to town.
Yep, we're going to town.
I'm going to town.
We're going to get 2 more quests each.
Oh, geez, these just keep happening.
They keep happening, and then you keep one of them and get rid of the other again.
I guess I'll keep that one.
That one.
Tuck that.
You got it.
So, how much does it cost to go to the shaman again?
The shaman is free, but you have to give up a monster token if you have one. If you don't have a monster trophy,
It's-
they're called trophies. You can go there for free and get rid of all your wounds.
All the wounds.
Yep.
I have 2.
You sure do.
I don't like any of these cards, though. Can I go to multiple stores?
No, you'll go 1 store per round.
Okay.
What does antidote do again?
Antidote allows you to discard a card and draw a new one.
Okay. And this one allows you to swap any letter into any new letter?
Correct.
Hot dang.
Yeah, it's real good.
I'm gonna
Where are you going?
I'm gonna buy a tonic.
Go to the alchemist and buy a tonic.
Yes. $5.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Give me that.
And you can
tonic.
have 1 potion of each kind at a time. You
Gotcha.
can never have more than 1 of each potion. I will do the same. I also want a tonic.
I'm going to go to the shaman to discard
Okay.
my wounds.
And get rid of them. They go and face up into the discard. Ooh, X.
X.
That was a tough one.
But my remaining letters are also terrible, just FYI.
All right. So starting with Megan.
I go?
Yep. You get
Okay.
you get
1,
cards.
2, 3, 4, 5. This is irrelevant. Is Y in the consonants or vowels?
I believe it is in both.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I want now?
I know it's hard because you're like, ooh, I'm going to try and draw a consonant to try and make
I
this
need
word.
this
but
one word
the
to
chances
work.
are very low.
It
Five,
really
6.
is. Vowel? Feeling it?
7.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. I'm going to take a consonant for 6.
You can tell me, I'll pass it to you, even.
And I will take another consonant, please. Thank you.
All right, and I have 4, so I'm going to take consonant, 5, 6, a vowel, and none of this is a word. None of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What do I pick? I guess a consonant. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now I can make a word.
And now we are at round 3. We will deal 1. Oh, we just did that. I did that earlier. Okay. All right. Make another word.
Is this a word? I have a question about a word.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a word if you have sack with 2 C's?
No. No, it's not.
No.
As in like a sack on an egg sack with 2 C's.
No,
No.
that's a single C.
Single
Are you
C.
sure, though?
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
What about short for sacrifice?
That's also
No, that's-
1 C.
All right.
Because the
used
word
2.
sacrifice has 1 C in it.
I definitely spell sack like I'm going to sack this creature
Nope.
with 2 C's.
It's not. You're spelling it wrong then too. All right. I am.
Is this
ready.
a word? I think it is. I will use it in a sentence just to
Okay.
find out.
That seems like the way that we've decided whether or not to make sure a word is a word.
Oh, this is a type of missile.
Oh, that would be a proper noun though, would it not?
Yeah, or an acronym potentially.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Either way is not okay.
But-
Damn it. No.
But it's a Scud missile. That's like, that is a kind of missile.
I believe that is actually an acronym, so you can't use it.
Okay. What did I spell instead? This.
Are you ready? You have your.
I'm ready.
Yeah, that's ready.
All right. I have rage.
Use it in a sentence, please.
I am feeling a lot of rage at my letter.
I have formed the word of cads.
Oh.
This bar is full of nothing but no good cads.
Okay.
I can use my tonic right now, right?
Yes.
My word is pythons.
Oh my god.
Like
Oh,
this
wow.
place is full of pythons.
Pythons, plural.
Wow.
Use a shapeshifter.
Because I'm using my S.
Wow, that's really good. All right, you have initiative again this round.
All right. Oh wait, I also.
You do it at the end of the round.
At the end of the round.
Yep.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And this K would replace one of my other letters, though, right?
No, you can have. I believe you can have as many monster tokens as you wish.
Oh, wow. Getting a monster token is very good.
3 victory points each at the end of the round.
Oh, then I'll kill this Kraken.
Sure.
I think. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
And you get overkill.
8. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't see anything that tells you can't have more than some odd monster tiles.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 2 wounds from that Kraken. It got me good.
Yeah.
Ouch.
All right. So the feisty Kraken is dead.
Yeah.
I am going to do something. Oh no, yeah, because I'm next. Because we tied. So
Yeah,
it would
we
go
tied.
clockwise.
Cads.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am going to fight the bizarre elemental. So I'm going to take 5 of its hit points away.
Okay,
And
so
I suffer no wounds because
no
the elemental
wounds.
deals no damage.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 because of my nifty
Nice.
staff.
Yeah.
And this is weak to water damage, so I have 9 against the elemental, which is
It's
so
strong
close.
to water damage.
Oh,
Water damage deals
strong.
no damage.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that makes it easy pickings for somebody else, but I don't take any wounds, so I'll attack the elemental for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we leave 3 behind. You have 3? Yeah, you have 3.
Yep.
So 5. That gets you 5.
Take that, you elemental cad.
1, 2 for you, and 3 for the monster.
Okay. I feel like we're robbing these monsters on a trail.
I mean, similar.
Hey, monster, give me your cash.
Give me your cash.
All right. So that's that. We'll discard our hands. Anybody do any of their quests?
I did.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
I have a quest of
question.
deal 5 plus damage of a single type.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nope.
So what happens?
You get it. So you would have 1 victory point.
Oh, okay.
It goes into your completed quests. And now you have room for an extra quest in your hand.
Oh, okay.
And you can get rid of your
Because we have
Python.
we're at a 2 quest max hand size.
Yep, your hand size is limited to 2 quests.
That's right. Okay. All right. So we
We did
refill
that.
the monster first?
Yep. So that feisty goes away, and now we have that's right there.
The diabolical.
Zombie.
It works.
16.
It works.
Oh, and an extra ale token.
Nice.
So an ale token goes there, and then another ale token goes.
Why does the
here.
L token? Oh, does
Victory
it-
points at the end of the game.
Oh, it says it on the I see on the diabolical.
Yeah,
Okay,
diabolical
got
zombie
it.
gets an extra ale token.
Okay.
All right, and now we're back to town. So we would each draw 2 quests.
Okay.
And keep in mind, if this puts you at 3 or more, you have to get rid of. You can keep one of these, but you have to get rid of another one.
I don't like either of these.
I'm gonna keep this one, get rid of this one, and I have to get rid of another one. It'll be this one.
Great.
Cool?
Yes.
Great. What buildings will we all visit? Megan gets to go first.
I'm going to go to. Oh, bugger.
Are dollars worth
What?
victory points at the end?
That's a good
I
question.
assume so because
Money? No. Oh, yes. 1 victory point per 5.
okay.
What is this? Sorry, remind me.
Discard a card and draw a new one.
Loot.
But
Or
it would-
rummage, rather.
Like it can't be this, obviously. It can't be a wound.
Antidote? Does
Probably
antidote
not.
let you discard a wound?
Well, it's
Yes.
called antidote.
1 letter or wound card and
Oh,
draw a 1
okay.
letter card to replace it.
Hot dang, y'all. I'm
Yes.
doing that.
P. Good. But you can only have 1.
1, 2, 3. $3 for that friend.
Got it. I should have been thinking about this ahead of time. I'm going to go to the shaman. I don't have any, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I have that.
I'm going to buy. I guess I'll buy a tonic. It seems fun, and I like G&Ts. So
$5.
All right,
Take $5 back.
got it.
And then we would begin round 4. So that's Spell Smashers.
All right.
Cool.
Maria, what do you think?
I think it's really fun.
Yeah?
Yeah, I like spelling words, so this is
Sure.
This is a game that lets me do that. And it's challenging, like the cards that you get in your hand. It's pretty tough to figure out what to spell
It is.
and try and maximize what you can do based on the places you visit in town. Obviously, getting a trophy is like pretty broken, and I think. I mean, like, pretty advantageous, I'll
Right.
put it that way. So the fact that you and I don't have any, we're already 3 cards behind in our hand size compared to Megan, and with extra damage from them too, I think is really, really good. So, like, killing monsters, obviously, what you want to do.
Yeah, that's the point of the game.
That's
Killing
what you
monsters.
want to do. But yeah, it feels really good. I don't know. Do you feel that we have a chance in this game still, since
No.
we're kind of far behind? Like, neither do I. That's what I was gonna say.
Right.
I
So,
would
like-
agree. I feel like at this point,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm spiraling into.
Yeah.
I'm in a winning spiral,
Yeah.
A
Which is
victory
something.
spiral.
which it feels like
You're
something.
it's a runaway.
Exactly, that
Yeah.
should be preventable somehow.
Like a
with
catch-up
these.
mechanic of
Exactly.
some kind.
Like
And it is-
even
yeah.
if they're letters, but they're not. Like, I just feel like this needs to deal less damage.
3 is really
well,
good.
a V
That's
is
so
hard
good.
to work into a word, too.
That's
Yes.
true. I suppose.
This one's an E.
The boots are very good because they
Yeah,
allow you to
these
give
boots are
coins.
great.
So like I think the idea behind the catch-up mechanic is that if you have the longest word, therefore the most damage, you go first.
Yeah.
And with
Okay, yeah.
brand new monsters, you're probably not going to kill it. You're going to weaken it for a player coming in behind you.
Yeah.
That ended up not happening in this particular round, but it
Yeah.
does happen in. So like right now, you probably can't whip out. I mean, 9 points of damage is probably doable for you with the extra letters that you have, but
Yeah.
10 to 15 is pretty hard.
I do think getting money from defeating the monsters is a little bizarre, but I do like the combination how you can continually make new iterations of monsters through the cards and then the monster on top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
This feels a little fiddly for me.
I mean, there is a lot of going
Yes.
on here. I think it's
I
too
will
much.
say, like Maria, I really enjoy word building games.
Yes.
But I look at this and I'm just like, why am I doing all of this? Honestly, I could just play Quiddler and I'd be having just as good of a time. Honestly, but yeah, like the funness of those 2 games feels like a lot. In Quiddler, all I have to do is deal cards to people.
Yeah.
And like that's the only mechanic that I'm working with. So I get what you mean. It feels like a lot of pieces for a mechanic that I've had in other games, and the pieces of it are making it a little bit more fun, but not enough for me to justify like a full box.
Yep. Yeah, I think the tonic, the antidote, and the elixir, I think they could be combined into one thing where you just
Yeah.
have a
Yeah,
tonic and
I
it
agree.
does whatever you want it to do.
Yeah.
And that would cut down on some of it. The other thing for me that is not noisome, but like sort of overly fiddly is drawing cards one at a time. Because I'm like
Yeah.
gaming for a word, or like I'm sort of parsing out words in my head.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do it all the same though. Like,
Yeah, I agree. Like it's hard to be like, well, I'll take 3 consonants and a vowel and just hope I get what I get. But I think that would cut down on some of the downtime between rounds. Like if you have a player who really is gunning for a word and they're like, well, now this word can't happen.
well,
what
they're
other
never
word
gonna
can
get
I
it.
make?
It's like 1 in 26, as we established, or whatever.
Is that how many letters there are in the English
Yeah,
language?
26.
Okay.
27 if you count the exclamation mark,
Yeah.
which I do.
Okay.
Yeah. Overall, like it is super cute.
Yes.
And it is a fun game. If someone was like, this is the game I've got on me, do you want to play it? I would play.
You would?
Yeah,
Yes.
I would also play. I like the armor. That's kind of cool. But again, there's just like so much, which we already said.
Exactly.
It sure is. Yeah, I think that about covers it for me.
All right, so
All right.
Spell Smashers.
From Renegade Games, available at your friendly local game shop right now. So the bottom of the page is that while the spelling and battling feels fun, there's just so much fiddly nonsense here cluttering up the works for me that I find it hard to focus on the things that spark joy. Let's have a look at the checklist. In the box, rulebook clear and non-gender pronouns. The rulebook is lengthy, trying to cover all the game's pieces and mechanics, and it ends up being not as clear about certain things as I'd like. It does, however, use the word you throughout to denote the player, so that's nice. Iconography clear. The iconography on the cards works well, and while it can be confusing at times to remember all of the game's pieces, they themselves are clear. Packaging well done. While there are baggies to store everything except the monster tiles, the box itself suffers from Fantasy Flight syndrome, where there are just 2 channels to store everything, and it all ends up kind of higgledy-piggledy in there. On the table. Good representation. The players aren't represented by anything except a ready token, which features the art of a crazy male wizard, but the humanoid monsters on the tiles lean masculine by far rather than a good mix of both. Component quality. Most of the game is punch-out tokens and tiles, so everything feels just okay. The starting player marker is a nice, thick wooden crest. Replay value. Above average. If you like this game enough to get it to the table frequently, you'll be rewarded with a pretty varied experience from game to game. There are enough variants in the wound cards, and with 26 letters in the English language, that's right? 26? Yeah, it's 26. There's plenty of words to make. Fun to lose. There are lots of ways to mitigate your word choice if you're hampered by bad cards, and the hit points mechanic on each monster means that just because you have the best word doesn't guarantee the best results. Still, getting stuck with a handful of letters that just don't click for you feels bad, and there's few ways to mix that up in-game. If you're into Scrabble and want something a little more...
There's 27 letters.
Are there really?
No, I'm lying.
Oh, wow. If you're into Scrabble and you want something a little more in-depth, then Spell Smashers is the game for you. If you're looking for a fun game to play with your kids to help teach them spelling with low overhead, there are better games to pull down from your shelf. I think this title does a decent job at what it tries to do. It's just, for my money, there's way more in the way than there is on the way. I'm Nicholas, reminding you to help protect the game population. Always sleeve your cards. Hey everyone, if you enjoyed that video, please hit that sub button and check out all of our other offerings at goodluckhighfive.com. And please consider becoming a patron of the channel at patreon.com/GLHFmagic and help us keep making reviews, videos, and podcasts for as little as $5 a month. We're also always looking for new games to review, so if you make games or you know a company who does and wants to have their game reviewed on Good Luck High Five, please reach out to us at glhf@goodluckhighfive.com and we'd be happy to take a look. You can follow me, Captain N the Game Master, on Twitter and Instagram at CaptainNGM, and follow the channel at GLHF Magic. Remember, please shop at your local game store whenever possible. Until next time, I'm Nicholas, and good luck, high five.